Hey everyone, I'm Big John, and welcome to another episode of the Diz Ability Show. So, this week I want to talk to you about dining tips. Now, when you go to Disney, you go to the parks, and you want to try out some of the many restaurants that they have, because Disney is well known for some of their great restaurants. And these days, you have when you want to get a good dining reservation, you have to do it at least 60 days out. It used to be 6 months out, but when this whole park reservation mumbo jumbo started and they got rid of the fast passes, they decided make the dining reservations 60 days out. So, when you do that, make sure you plan early what you want to do, because sometimes, some of the big restaurants, like Space 220, Beast Castle, Cinderella Castle, places like that, they get filled up just like that. So always make sure, if you want some of the big guys, you got fast fingers on that My Disney Experience app. And also make sure you check the menus, because as some families have picky eaters, myself included. And like we always say, if you have any questions at the restaurant, you can ask your server. And like what we did back in 2014, from our first time when we ate at Beast Castle, they brought out the chef, and he sat down and talked to us, or talked to me anyway, and we discussed everything what on the menu, and he even brought out the entire dessert plates for us, and it really felt special, because Disney is well known for its perfect attention. So always make sure you know what to do when you plan your dining reservation or getting ready to enjoy a great meal at the parks. So anyway, that's my tip. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do this, even for people with disabilities, and I'll make sure it gets to a future episode. Now it's time for this week's Top 5. So, Disney has some of the best themed hotels there are. And some of their hotels have top-notch theming. More specifically, the value resorts have top-notch theming, because some of the deluxe resorts are becoming kind of generic, even though that some of them are getting more Disney theming. So this week, we are going to do my top 5 resort themings. All right, number 5, the Contemporary. It is Disney's flagship hotel, and it's supposed to be in the background of Tomorrowland because it looks so futuristic. And it used to be just generic Disney, but recently they've added Incredibles to the hotel in the rooms. There was a rumored Incredibles steakhouse, but of course that's now Steakhouse 71, and the rooms are now themed to the Incredibles. If you've talked about our review of the Contemporary rooms, we actually stayed in one of them back in last year, because our room in Bay Lake Tower was off the fritz. But yeah, we enjoyed it. It has great theming to the Incredibles, and also theming to retro Walt Disney World as well. Number 4, Fort Wilderness. So, of course, Fort Wilderness, again, is another thing that opened up along with the Magic Kingdom and the Contemporary back in 71. It is the theme of a beautiful wilderness campground, and the theme is nature because nature is all around it, and it has great activities for kids, great things to do for families. If you've talked about, if you've been with us, you know that we have done reviews and talked about the best times to be at Fort Wilderness are during the Halloween and Christmas seasons, because that's when all of the campers, the RVers, go all out with their decorations. We have seen live stream after live stream of Fort Wilderness's decorations, and they make us a little jealous. Not gonna lie. But yeah, Fort Wilderness is great. Hoop-de-doo review is awesome. We'll be doing another video of that coming up soon. And Trails End, which, if you haven't heard, is going from table service to quick service, which I think is a pretty risque move, if you ask me. But yeah, I love Fort Wilderness. Now, number three is the Polynesian. Again, another 71 hotel. It is themed to Polynesian Hawaii, and it is so beautiful there, and it has had some Lilo and Stitch theming, and recently they're doing some Moana theming to the rooms, which I hate to say it, but Moana has become more popular than Lilo and Stitch. Sorry, Stitch. But yeah, we've never stayed at the Polynesian, but we love being in the Polynesian, especially when we're bored in the monorail. All right, number 2, the Pop Century Resort. Now, this is one of our favorite resorts because it is on the Skyliner, and it is themed from the 50s to the 90s, and everything around it fits the theme. You know, the pools fit the theme, the staircases fit the theme, everything in the courtyards fit the theme. Like with Goofy and the surfboard, and the Mr. Potato Heads, and the computer keyboard near one of the pools. And the bowling pins. It's just, you can't get more elaborate than that, except for number 1, across the lake from Pop Century. If you've known me, you know that this is my favorite hotel, Art of Animation, because it is themed to 4 of the greatest Disney and Pixar movies ever made: Cars, Finding Nemo, Little Mermaid, and Lion King. And it is just beautiful. Our favorite is the Cars rooms because it is right near the quiet pool, which we've talked about many, many times, and we just love it there. Again, just like Pop Century, it's right on the Skyliner, and you can't beat it. Art of Animation is my number 1 Disney hotel in general, and I know one day I'll be there again. I can feel it in my heart, you know. So anyway, let me know in the comments what your favorite hotel theming is. So yesterday they started cast member previews for Tron Light Cycle Run. It feels like we've been waiting for this for like forever. They announced this back in 2017 at D23 because it was so popular as the number 1 attraction over at Shanghai Disneyland. They decided, you know what, why not bring it here? Now, they were planning to open in time for the 50th, but of course, COVID happened. But I'm glad that they're finally given previews. They're starting with cast members, and then they're going to do like annual pass holders, Disney Vacation Club members, which we'll probably miss, and Club 33 members, which I'm sure the previews for that will be like 3 people. Who can afford that, you know? But yeah, So April 4th is when Tron opens. 6 years later. Yeah, that's right. It's finally going to happen. And too bad I'll be missing it because in April I'll be in California. But still, hopefully sometime this year I'll get it down there to ride it. I'll be 2 months early when I go this coming trip. So anyway, that's this week's show. As I said, let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do this for people with disabilities. I'll make sure it gets to a future episode. For this week's shout-outs, make sure you guys check out Samantha Lowe. Tomorrow is her birthday, and today she will be going live at Magic Kingdom. So definitely send her a happy birthday, and definitely check her channel out. Also, make sure you guys check out Pete McDivitt at the Pete McDivitt Show. He does Disney and sports stuff. Check him out. Also, make sure you check out my buddy Mike over at Mousepiration. He did a vlog yesterday from the Magic Kingdom where he gave me a shout out. So what goes around comes around, man. Also, check out my friend Amy's channel, Rockin' at Disney with Amy, or RAD, where she does videos of some of the best entertainment, not just at Walt Disney World, but in Orlando in general. Definitely check her out. For the latest Disney news and gossip, make sure you guys check out WDW Magazine. If you haven't subscribed here yet to the Big John Network, what in the Walt Disney World are you waiting for? And tap the bell for notifications so you never miss a second of the fun. And until next time, may the mouse be with you.